they can provide as the okay, so they can provide us the security development environment, then testing development environment, then version control platform. Okay, now for that, what are the specific characteristics do a SPAS should have so that those kind of environment can be provided easily? Now, to provide all those facilities, first thing, the PaaS architecture should have a multi-tenancy architecture. It should have a multi-tenancy architecture. You know what is multi-tenancy architecture? Already I have discussed whenever I was discussing about the IaaS platform. So IaaS is also one kind of multi-tenant architecture IaaS consists of. Now, can anyone tell me what do you mean by multi-tenant architecture? I have given one example of PG or whenever you are in a rent. That time also we use that multi-tenant architecture. Anybody? 2 class before I have discussed this. What do you mean by multi-tenant architecture? If you cannot answer, please tell me, then I will start because don't waste my time. In the chat box, you can write that, okay, I don't know.
Accessing the same resources.
Same resources means what?
Same resources मतलब जितने कंपनी रिसोर्सेज सारे हैं वो सब मतलब बहुत मल्टीपल लोग एक्सेस कर सकते हैं.
Some of the common resources.
Okay.
Like if you stay in the PG, that time what kind of facilities you are getting? That example I have given. Can you remember that? That is an example of multi-tenant architecture. In when you are in a
food and all that.
बोलो.
सर जितने मतलब पीजी में जितने लोग हैं सारे के सारे एक ही रिसोर्स को यूज करेंगे ना. जो फूड होगा खाना भी उनको मिलता है, फिर जो बाथरूम यूज करते हैं वो सेम यूज करेंगे उस तरह.
So multi-tenant architecture means that you will be in a multi-tenant mode under the same landlord or the same resources. Your privacy will be maintained over there, because when you are in a PG, so you can take the same box, same room. So within the same room, your privacy is maintained. The others cannot enter into your privacy without your consent. But still, you are utilizing some of the common resources, like electric bill, the electricity, or the waters. Electricity, waters, or sometimes the bathroom also. So this is the concept of multi-tenant architecture. Now in the PaaS platform also, whenever you are using the software development environment and various softwares you are integrating over there, suppose PHP. Now that PHP license is not solely taken from for you only. So that license is an universal license of the multiple license they have taken, and you have been given one of the license. Or suppose MySQL. For the MySQL, same database is being used by you and some of the other users also. But what is the difference between your use and the other users' use? That they are utilizing the same database, but your data will not be visible to the others. You understand? This is the concept of multi-tenant architecture. Your privacy, your secrecy, everything will be maintained. Still, you are utilizing some of the common resources, like the databases, like the security aspects, or like your testing tool kits. So, or the software, some of the softwares. So, you are utilizing the common resources, but your privacy will be maintained. So until and unless this multi-tenant architecture is being created, a good PaaS platform cannot be developed. Is this okay? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next is that PaaS platform should be enabled with service-oriented architecture with protocols like, what are the protocols of service-oriented architecture? Can you tell me? What are the protocol of service-oriented architecture?
The soap and rest.
Sir, soap and rest.
What is the full form of SOAP?
So simple object access protocol.
Simple of, very good. And what is REST?
So representational tense for protocol.
Very good. So they should be enabled with the SOA architecture with the protocols like SOAP or REST. And not only that, whatever data transfer should be there, because as they are integrating several platform environment. Some of the environment may be built on PHP, some of the environment may be built on ASP.NET, whatever it may be. But at the time of data transfer, their data should be transferred in a common language platform. So what are the common language platform we have referred earlier? One is XML, another is JSON. So whatever data transfer should happen within your class platform, that should be in a SOAP and REST protocol. They should use SOAP and REST protocol, and the language common language platform they should use, that is the XML or JSON. Okay. Next is that there are portals which are an organized environment that organize these application components for the customers. Means that you are using the integrated development environment platform. Now you can integrate the third-party small applications, not in a SOAP manner. SOAP is also third-party application like Mashups. So it should be enabled. Your PaaS platform should be enabled to integrate third-party application like Mashup. Already I have given an example. What is Mashup? Can you tell me? What do you mean? What is Mashup basically?
Sir, several services integrated together, sir.
Can you give an example of Mashup? Suppose in your web application you want to integrate weather report. For that, will you create the weather report software totally?
Sir, we will use the API.
Yeah, exactly. So third-party application means basically API you are referring to. Okay, so these are the PaaS characteristics. So have you noted it down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, already PaaS is also basically a software, which will help me to create an integrated software development environment, to create an integrated testing environment or a security environment, or version control platform. So basically a software. Now to develop a software, you have to go through the life cycle model. Last day also I told. Now, what is life cycle model? Basically, so it should go through the several steps like problem statement, then requirement analysis, then design, then coding, then testing, then validation, verification. So in case of PaaS also, one development environment we have to provide. Basically, there are three kinds of development environment that PaaS platform supports. So the three development environment for PaaS platform is one, integrated lifecycle platform. Anchored lifecycle platform. Enabling technologies. As a platform. So what is integrated lifecycle platform? Integrated lifecycle platform means to create a software an environment platform where you will get the entire integrated lifecycle platform. Means it should be enabled with your testing environment. It should be enabled with your database so that you can integrate the database. It should have a workflow engine. It should be enabled with all kinds of development tools and the third party tools and services whatever and wherever you require this one. Means it should be integrated lifecycle platform should be enabled with testing environment, ability for integrating database, workflow engine, development tools, and third party tools and services. Now it's an complete it will give you the complete solution for your software development. Your software development requires what all the development tools should be equipped with. Means if I need ASP.NET, it should be there with the ASP.NET. If I need Perl, if I need PHP, so everything should be there. So if you those who have already, I think already all of you have AWS enabled with the AWS platform. Just go to Cloud9. So if you go to Cloud9, you will find out Cloud9 applications. You will find out that there is a dashboard is there. In the entire dashboard, you will get the all kinds of development tools are available over there. Not only that, after developing your tool, if you want to test your applications for a simple test run with the different testing parameters, so they will give you that testing environment also. Not only that, if you want to integrate your applications with the backend databases, so you will get the all the databases, like not all the databases. Suppose in case of AWS, you will get Amazon DB, then you will get DynamoDB, you will get MySQL, you will get PostgreSQL, then you will get ASP.NET, SQL Server, not Oracle. Except Oracle, among the popular databases, all the databases you will find out, and with which database you want to integrate, you can integrate it. Not only that, after integrating, you can check it through some monitoring device. One monitoring device you will find it out. You'll find one monitoring device. So in that monitoring device, you can check that how your database is performing. Means it will show you in near runtime manner that how many data are being entering into the databases, how many queries are coming to the databases, how many responses are going from the databases, how is the database access latency, means after giving your query with which speed you are getting the answer from the databases. All the details will get within from this software development tool environment. It's a fantastic tool, that Cloud9. So right now, from our second year onwards, those who are going through the lab, so we are using only one specific tool, that is Cloud9. Through that Cloud9, they are utilizing and developing all kinds of softwares. Okay, now workflow engine. Workflow engine means in the software development in the industry, how the people are developing their software. Not like how you are writing a code in C. Whenever we'll give some task to you in C, and then after that you think about how the logic should go, and after that you declare the variable, then you declare the inputs, then you declare the you develop the logic, and then you stop the code and then try to run it or debug it, and if you find any error then try to solve the error. So in the industry the codes are not being developed in this manner. The codes are basically being developed in an object oriented manner. So what do you mean by object oriented manner? That first of all you need to find out that what are the entities are there, and within the entities what are the attributes. So you have to define that this is one entity one, this is entity two. Suppose if you are developing one school management system also, it's a simple example that I am referring to. So one entity one and then entity two is there. Now in entity one you are providing all the attributes. Here also you are providing your attribute. Now you try to figure out what is the relationship between the attribute, and based on this entity, whenever this entity relationship diagram is over, then you convert it to schema diagram. So there are various tools are available. If you define the entity and the relationship, automatically from entity relationship diagram to schema diagram, everything they will do it. Now that schema diagram, if we put it in the development environment, automatically it will convert it to a code. You don't have to write the code. Convert it into a code. Now after that you debug that code whether there is any problem is there within your code or not. And this is for the which is not an this is about what I am telling. If it is an non-object oriented database. Now for the object oriented cases. Now in case of object oriented cases, what you have to do, that you have to declare. You have the object oriented classes, na Java students.
Yes, sir.
Huh? You have gone through the object oriented classes? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now in the object oriented classes, you are accustomed with the basic object oriented model like a class diagram, then activity diagram. So you are accustomed with all those things, students? कुछ तो बोलो. I am not going to ask you question today because I got the answer that you will not be able to answer it. Anyway, you have gone through it or not? Class diagram, activity diagram. अगर नहीं किया तो बोलो मैंने नहीं किया. Okay, so you have gone through this one. So you know basically what is class diagram, activity diagram, everything. Now if you create the class diagram, then activity diagram, automatically from that class diagram and activity diagram itself your code will be generated. Your code will be generated. Okay, so basically in NetBeans, NetBeans is one application development environment that is for Java only. NetBeans is one application development environment that is for Java. That is actually IBM proprietary. Another is that what else? Apart from NetBeans, Eclipse. Eclipse is another integrated development environment. Which sorry, NetBeans is not a proprietary of IBM. Eclipse is the proprietary of IBM. NetBeans probably it is from Java only. Okay, so from that your entire code will be generated. So this kind of application development environment will be developed by AWS. Now, what is the difference between the AWS Cloud 9 and NetBeans or Eclipse? The main difference is that in case of NetBeans and Eclipse, they are providing you only application development environment. They are not going to provide you the security environment or the software version control platform or the other things. But in case of Cloud9, you will get all those things together in a single platform. So that is the basic difference. Now, back to the previous point about the integrated lifecycle platform. So you have the testing environment, you have the ability for integrating database, workflow engine. This is the workflow engine that I talked about, development tools and the third-party tools also and services. Like some of the third-party tools you require, that is the ready-made manner, like your service-oriented architecture, like the payment gateway. You have to integrate it. You don't have to develop it. Okay, or the weather application report that you want to integrate. So that option is also available over here. Okay, now so this is about the integrated lifecycle platform. Now what about the anchored platform? So in case of anchored lifecycle platform, it is quite similar to integrated lifecycle platform, but in case of anchored platform, it is coming as a packaged manner. Package manner means all the user or application developer does not require testing environment or workflow engines or development tools. Some of them may require development tools and third-party tools only. Some of them require testing environment and workflow engine only. Okay, so those who require that portion, based on this, they create one package. Okay, I am creating one package where you will get only testing environment and workflow engine and development tool, nothing else. Got my point? Is this clear? Student, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next is the enabling technologies as an application platform. So, in case of enabling technologies as an application platform, what they're doing, apart from PaaS platform, they're coming up with the IaaS platform also. Means your entire PaaS, the software development environment, testing development environment, workflow engine, whatever it may be, it should have. There are two options out there. Either it will be enabled on top of your existing system, that is local machine, or you will create one IaaS environment, means one virtual machine on top of the virtual machine. All those PaaS platform will be created. So if on top of your virtual machine it is created and the virtual machine is in the same service provider, that case it is called enabling technologies as a platform. Am I able to make it clear?
So can you explain one more time?
Which one? Enabling technologies?
So enabling technology, yes, sir.
Okay. So you want to, okay, you come to a conclusion that, okay, I will go for the integrated lifecycle platform, which will consist of my testing environment, which will consist of my integrating the database, workflow engine, development tools, third-party applications, all are there. Okay, it's fine. Now, where it should be enabled? Because if you take it from the AWS platform itself, they will give you two options. Either you can create the entire environment, I will give you the entire environment and it will be created in your local machine. Or create one virtual machine and on top of the virtual machine you install all those things. Which one you require? Now, if you install everything on top of your local machine, but in case of if it is installed in your local machine also, you have to log in every time in your system to get all those things activated. Or another option is there, you can install the entire thing by creating one virtual machine. Suppose you are taking 4 GB of RAM, 100 GB of hard disk, 4 virtual CPU, create the virtual machine, and on top of the virtual machine, you are installing all those softwares. Now, if you choose the second one, that case, it will become an enabling technology as a platform. Now, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any other question?
Sir, can you tell the again explain the difference between the NetBeans and Cloud9?
Okay.